Hello guys, and welcome to another video. This video will be very different to my other videos, and, as you can probably tell, has a lot more effort put into it. I will be using a robot to speak for me, considering that right now I have a sore in my mouth and well, it makes it hard to speak currently. Because I don't want to bore you too much, I'll explain more at the end of the video, but let's not waste any further time. Garry's mod has had various thousands of maps uploaded to the workshop over the years. Some have risen in popularity and are staple icons of Garry's mod themselves, or are very obscure maps designed for small multiplayer servers. It's safe to say that the number of maps are a lot, hundreds being pumped out every day. The content of maps can vary however, and they can cater to many types of playstyles of GMOD. They can be towns designed for multiplayer, or flat stretches of grass for the building type of player. There is a map for any type of player should you dig far enough. When there are many maps, a good majority of them fall into obscurity while a few select ones can rise to the front of the workshop. In this video, we are going to explore some hopefully obscure maps, totally not just random ones I've picked out, but maybe people would enjoy an analysis of a random GMOD map. So, let's get into our first map. GMZST is a medium-sized GMOD map that sees you outside a Polish school, as stated from the creator. The school itself is a replica of a real-life location, and the name of said school is something I cannot pronounce, so the name will go up on the screen. For the map itself, the main attraction is the school building. The walls and floors of the hallways are an ugly brick texture, which are apparently placeholders as stated from the developer. The hallways have minor details scattered along occasionally. This lack of detail is something the map lacks. However, it is probably most likely space to furnish. Going into the classrooms themselves, they can either be furnished, or occasionally, not. The rooms are for roleplay and must be furnished out by the player, as this is mainly a RP map. Something else to note is that the school uses only Half-Life 2 texture, which is glaringly obvious, but there is something to point out about the charm. Another signed product is that it has an eerie feeling to it. It also has a tint of nostalgia to it, even though I don't come from Poland. There are already videos about this, the so-called source effect. It doesn't help that this map is also based on a real-life location too. So yeah. Besides from classrooms, there are special rooms littered around the campus like halls, storage rooms and from what I can tell, a school canteen. While there is more to the school than what I'm actually showing, I feel like it would be best for you to explore the map yourself, which can be found in the video description. Now, let's get to the outside of the school. We begin with a very boring outside area, being just a standard courtyard with what seems to be a running track. There are multiple areas in the courtyard, like basketball stands and buildings towards the edge of the map. The roof of the school building also has a few interesting elements as well, as you are able to go to the roof and walk around. Overall, it's an okay map. A very good recreation of a real-life location, but I can't help but to think that it could have helped a bit more with more detail and or better texture choices. It's a fine map, and if you like exploration or roleplay, this map is for you. Starting off in an entirely different setting. GM Underground Facility finds you entirely in a different environment. Being an SCP-inspired map, it has many hallways and a few interactive elements which set it apart from other maps as well. The map itself isn't set in any specific SCP Foundation site, or even one at all, so yeah. This map also requires Counter-Strike Source to be mounted to have visible textures and modules. There are multiple floors to this map, 3 in total. Alongside that, there are ventilation systems you can use to get to other parts of the map, if you're the type of guy. Alongside that, there are office rooms and a generator room. A feature of the map is a random event where the generator shuts off, coating the entire facility in pitch darkness. Alternatively, you can press a switch in the generator room, which turns off all the power manually. Using the switch again will then restart the generators, returning the lights. Exploring to the lower levels of the facility, you will be met with the main attraction which defines this map as being SCP-inspired, the containment chamber. What acts as an airlock is the first thing you'll be met with when trying to get into the containment chamber. However, there is a door that leads to a room with 2 buttons to open either side of the door. Alongside that, you can control the vent containment chamber bars, which would make sense. Another random event can occur here, where the switch is locked and you cannot open the doors. For the containment chamber itself, it's big and empty. Make sure to leave the chamber quickly after spawning anything. There are many other parts of the map, such as bathrooms, but they are more only to fill up more room, or serve as aesthetic. This map is more directed at sandbox players, and there isn't much to do here, to be honest, unless you're here for short fun. I'd advise the creator to make more containment chambers, or more interactive elements like a CCTV system, but other than that, it's a map that does its job. And so, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching this, as this took a while to get the motivation and the time to edit it all, considering I'm pretty busy now. I will just say now that I know the GMZSG was once on the front of the workshop, and would make it not obscure by definition. However, my choice was that it is not recognized as much, a forgotten map if you will. I plan to do many more videos of this type in the future should this video go well, so yep. Please like and subscribe if you found this video interesting. A quick reminder is that I have never done content like this before, and hopefully as time goes by I will refine my skills on video making in general. While the video right now is relatively short, I do want to at one point make longer videos, and so yeah. P.S. The robot voice isn't going to stick around. Thanks for watching.